What is up, guys? We are Radio DJs React. I'm Tyler. This is Mo.
Yep.
And yep. Present.
That's who I be.
We're about to react to Jelly Roll's new one with Yelawolf. Is it Yelawolf or Yelawolf? Yelawolf. Yeah. Which I think they're both.
Because he's from like Alabama or something.
Yeah, he resides in Nashville, from what I've heard from other sources. So him and Jelly Roll's from Antioch, so that's Nashville, right? Mm-hmm. So they're probably both around the same studios and whatnot. So they've done a song together. It's called Unlive. Is that
I don't know. Unlive.
Yeah.
I guess we'll figure it out once they start singing.
This is off his new record that's going to drop June 2nd, which is called Whitsit.
Whitsit Chapel?
We don't know how to read, apparently.
Yeah. I think it's Whitsit Chapel, because if it was Whitesit, it would have an E.
Yeah.
So,
all right, here we go. New Jelly Roll. Let's get it. I wonder if he's going to do like a hip hop. Since Yelawolf's on.
Mama was a pill popping, pretty little number 10 and bar at the Quality Inn. Every single day she was up in the stakes to a game that nobody could win. Her kids would stay the night with the neighbors. Mama wouldn't be home until later. We heard she was turning tricks for paper. That was just another Tuesday night in those trailers. White trash, roots running deeper out of sea. Pain pills turn to needles. The things I've done to numb these feelings.
Is this considered hick hop? Close?
I feel like it's close, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I would call it hick hop. It's hard to explain the difference between
hick hop,
just straight rap, country rap, and hick hop. I don't even really know how to put it in words. It's just the people that listen to them know that there's a slight difference in them all.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to express that verbally, what the difference is between hip hop and country rap.
The chorus goes, white trash roots run deeper. I've seen pain pills turn to needles.
I've done seen.
I've done
seen.
seen.
Yeah, you can't leave out that done seen now.
The things I've done to numb these feelings is something that you can't outrun. You can't unlive where you're from.
So it is unlive.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep this going. That chorus came in pretty damn hot too. It kind of surprised me a little bit.
Just another Tuesday night in those trailers. White trash, roots running deeper out of sea. Pain pills turn to needles. The things I've done to numb these feelings is something that you can't outrun.
I really like this kind of high note he's going on, because with the high note he's doing, there is a chord progression that goes along with it. If you can't hear it, you're going to hear like an instrument that goes along with them, and it makes it sound like it's layered vocals, but really it's just another chord progression.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, listen to it a little bit deeper.
These feelings is something that you can't outrun.
You can almost hear the strum of whatever is hitting at that same time. That's cool. I like that a lot.
I know women who sell love by the hour. I've seen men fall in love with the powder. I ain't kidding, y'all. I've seen fentanyl sneak in the deep end and sink in and then you die. I learned early that that's life. I seen dreams turn to ash at the end of a glass pipe.
That was a hard ass line. I've seen dreams in at the end of a glass pipe or something.
I've seen dreams turn to.
Let me look.
I've seen dreams turn to something at the end of the glass pipe.
I've seen dreams turn to ash at the end of a glass pipe. It's because when you smoke it, it eventually turns to ash. That's a nice little double entendre there.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know what's...
Good old double entendre.
Little double entendre.
Double entendre.
I done seen some shit. Hey, man.
Man, hey, we've got to, this is totally off topic, you guys, but I've got to try to find a way to get some permission to let you guys hear some of the stuff we used to do on our morning show together.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna see if I can't get somebody to sign off to let me post some of that stuff. Cause we get a little rowdy.
The misconnections.
Yeah,
oh,
the misconnections.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, poop.
I don't think they want to see that.
And then the catfish.
Oh my God.
Anyway, I'm digging this song so far.
So far, I mean, I like the lyrics. He's kind of going off of his hard life that he lived. I mean, we're very aware of Jelly Roll's upbringing and how
when
he
you
came
live
to
in
be.
that small town life, man, he's not joking. Like some of that stuff is
especially
stuff
Antioch.
You see every day. You know what I mean? So
and Antioch is like southeast Nashville. So I mean, there's some bad areas around there. So I'm assuming he got caught up with the wrong crowd, and he's just kind of like, hey, I've seen all of this, and he's just kind of going through it. So, I mean, I like it. I'm assuming Yelawolf's going to come in here and do a bar.
I'm assuming so. Yelawolf, and he raps pretty fast, so I'm wondering if he's going to because the beat's pretty steady.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if he's going to ride it out with the, really quick
Same
lyrics.
cadence. Yeah.
Roots running deeper out of same pain. Pins turn to needles. The things I've done to numb these feelings is something that you can't outrun.
I love that.
That left me down and broke. I had to hit the bottle. Had an alcoholic uncle addicted to crack. I looked back and I had to hit the bottle. When mama got back on that powder, I could see in her eyes she was hollow. Baby girl was just doing the best she knew how to do, raising a son with no father. Going deeper, I won't even bother. Taking medicine, hold it and swallow. But I can't sit and rot like the center blocks underneath this old broken Impala. In the front yard out there with the dogs, pushing up the weight but wasn't the weight.
So he's painting the imagery right now, it sounds like. I mean, I like the center blocks under the Impala line. So he's kind of going with the same theme as Jelly Roll was singing there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just exposing people to the type of life that you see when you live in an area like that.
Yeah,
and it's not uncommon at all. Trust us, it's not uncommon at all in the type of area.
I mean, and you could be in a good area and drive 10 minutes south and kind of see what they're talking about. So, I mean, that's what it's like in Tennessee, at least, and I'm sure it's like that everywhere else.
And what's really insane, for people who haven't grown up in these type of areas, I mean, these people that they're rapping about and singing about. They're well known in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like it's like oh that's just Freddie over there at the corner behind the store, doing his whatever Freddie's choice of vice is.
And that's why they say bless your heart so much, Bless his heart. That means, we'll pray for you.
Yeah. I trust me. I can name. I'm not gonna name the ones from my neighborhood, but I there's some very, very popular people that fall in these categories that I wouldn't say popular, but well-known people from my neighborhood that fall in these categories that I can name, but it's just one of those things. It's just a part of living in that area.
Yeah.
So I'm really liking this.
Won't even bother. Taking medicine, hold it and swallow. But I can't sit and rot like the center blocks underneath this old broken Impala. In the front yard out there with the dogs, pushing up the weight but wasn't the weight bench. When Jelly was picking up calls, back in Antioch and taking a major risk. I was in Alabama at the trailer park, banging my head on the wall before I could buy my little girl a doll. Before Eminem ever gave me a car, I had that feeling that you have, but I hit that roof and a light flash. Look around, sit down and write that, and Yelawolf took off on white trash.
White trash, roots running deeper out of sea.
That was a nice bar.
Yeah.
He had some good ones in there. He did mention the Antioch and then
in Alabama.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Eminem calling him up.
Yeah, I think Alabama is very similar to Tennessee, even though probably some Tennesseans don't want to acknowledge that fact, but it's very similar. Maybe a little bit more.
Anything in that Bible Belt area.
Yeah. I mean, like northern Georgia, southern Georgia. I mean, it kind of all runs together. It feels like it could all be one state.
It could just be one big old state. Western Kentucky falls in there as well.
Yeah. And then once you go, for some reason, once you go north Tennessee into Kentucky, you start to see more Amish people and stuff starts to change a little bit. But yeah, really like that. I really like this whole theme of this song. They're kind of just reminiscent on where they've came from. And, the unlived line is, how do you interpret that unlived line? Like, you want to unlive the moment?
No. He's saying you can't unlive where you're from.
Yeah.
So no matter where you go, no matter how far you get, you're always going to have ties to that. I think is kind of what he's saying is,
okay.
And even when you are still there, even if that particular life doesn't represent you, so to speak,
right,
you still live there. You're still experiencing it. You can't unlive that.
Right.
I think that's what he's. I think that's what he's saying. You can't unlive. You can't unexperience these things that you've seen, that you've done, that you've been a part of, that you've been around.
Yeah, that's well said. I agree.
White
trash, roots running deeper out of sea. Pain, tears turn to needles. The things I've done to numb these feelings is something that you can't outrun.
Yeah, that was dope.
So I'm going to put that more in the country rap category.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that more in the country rap category for sure. But that was a really good song.
Yeah, I liked a lot of the lines in there. I mean, I seen dreams turn to ash at the end of a glass pipe is it's so profound and true. I ain't kidding y'all. I've seen fentanyl sneak in the deep and then sneak in and end it all. I mean, and that's another thing.
That's a very prevalent thing that's going on
very real
right now.
Very real, yeah. And unfortunately, there's a lot of deaths with fentanyl that people don't know that they were exposed to fentanyl.
Yeah.
So,
and that's the crazy part is which, hey, I'm not gonna. I have my own vices. You know what I mean? But people don't even have any idea that that's what they're about to partake in,
right? Because it's cut with it or whatever.
Because some person decided I'm gonna cut it with that.
Yep. I mean,
it's crazy.
That's the game, unfortunately.
Yelawolf, I think his verse was really strong too. And there was nothing. When I go into songs like this, because I listen to rap songs a certain way, and I'm judging off lyrical content in a lot of cases. There weren't too many just punch you in the jaw bars that just make you ooh or ah.
Right.
However, for a song of this nature, that's not necessarily needed. And he stuck to the storytelling that the rest of the song was doing, but just did it in a more traditional rap hip hop form.
Yeah.
And so I think he did a really good job at it.
He put his own stamp on it, his own style.
And I knew I've heard him. I don't go and listen to Yelawolf all the time, but I have heard him on
I've heard some
songs,
good songs from him. Yeah.
And I kind of knew he was going to come in like that, with the that kind of thing. So
what would you guys rate this? 1 out of 10? We're about to do the same. Put them in the comments if you really like this song, if you think it's one of his best, one of his worst, however you feel. Tell us what you think about it and where you're from. Do you relate to this? If you're not even from the Bible Belt, if you're from northwest or something like that, just let us know in the comments. We're gonna rate this 1 through 10. You got this first, or
I think I'm gonna go. I really love the content of the song. Jelly Roll's voice sounds great.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I don't know where that burp came from. Jelly Roll's voice sounds great. The mix, the beat was great, and I absolutely love. That's why I kind of really. That's another thing I really like about Southern rap. More on the country rap side, because it's more Caucasian artists that do it. But getting that electric guitar in there with a rap beat.
Yeah.
I love hearing electric guitars along with a rap beat. And it really came off as Southern rock.
Yeah.
It felt more like a Southern rock song with a rap overtone.
Yeah,
if that makes any sense.
That chorus line where he goes, oh, and he keeps going a step higher all the way up. I really like that.
And they had a slight guitar solo in there
too. They
which,
did.
You know, you wouldn't expect anyway. So yeah, I really enjoyed the song. The subject matter was deep, but it's not so deep that it'll make you cry or anything, but it's deep enough to make you think. So I think I'm gonna rate this pretty high. I'm gonna give this a 7.5.
7.5. I am going to go just a little bit lower than you. I'm going to go 6.7.
Okay.
I really liked the song. I thought the content was the best part. The content was relatable. However, I feel like Jelly Roll could have sang a little bit more. Like I get that he's from a hip hop background and everything, but I wonder how it would have sounded if he just left a lot of the bars to Yelawolf and he just sang. You know what I mean?
That's what you're saying, yeah.
And I'm not saying that it doesn't sound good the way it is, because it does sound good, but I sit here and think about those types of things, like, okay, what could have made this song better? And I think that's one of the things. The guitar solo was cool. Really liked it. I really liked the stair-stepping high note that he hit. And that was honestly my favorite part of the whole thing, along with a line that says, you can't unlive where you're from. And then he would hit that note, that stair-stepping note. I thought that part right there, if we snippet that part, that's the best part of the song. And that has a lot to do with his singing ability. So if you take that and you put Yelawolf, what he's good at, which is rapping. So that's my only critique of the song. I'm not saying it's not a good song. I'm not saying I wouldn't listen to it in the car, because I will. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm being fair with that. It's a good song.
Yeah,
for sure. What do you guys think?
Yeah, let us know what you guys think. Do you agree with us? Do you like he said earlier, do you live in an area that's like this? You know, you've seen these kind of stories unfold right in front of you. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, Radio DJs React. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated whenever we drop those new videos.
Yeah, baby.